everybody, welcome to WW Parkhoppers Live. My name is Parkhopper John.
Hi, I'm Parkhopper Sid. Good evening.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Baseline Tap House here at beautiful Disney's Hollywood Studios down here in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time tonight. Literally, as we got started, what do they call that with the Jedi Training? Jedi Training Academy for the little kids just started. So we are, where we're at right now is right over here on this way on us is the entrance to what used to be Streets of America. Now it's it's going to be the waiting area for Star Wars. Star Wars.
Oh, I thought you were going to turn it and show them.
No, I was going to get a little more height on that.
We've got Muppet Vision right behind us over here. We've got Star Wars over there.
Yep. So anyway.
We've got the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater right over there. And right here, we are sitting in the patio of the Baseline Tap House, which, for longtime Disney fans, this used to be where the writer's stop was.
Yeah.
So, and they actually really have some beautiful, I want to say homages, but you know, some dedications and some kickbacks to the beautiful writer's stop. So it's really kind of nice.
It's missed, but I mean, this location's pretty good. I miss the writer's stop. Just traditionally, I miss the writer's stop. So. But anyway, we're so glad that you guys are here. Welcome. If you want to find out more information about who we are, you can go to www.parkhoppers.com. You can check us out there. You can also check us out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all at WDW Parkhoppers. I'm just trying to get that angle right. So
it's the ears that are throwing it off.
So you can go check us out there. We're so glad that you are joining us tonight. We've got a lot of news, a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. And before we get into that, we want to make sure that you know that we have a meetup coming up this Saturday.
Meetup!
You know, Tony Casanova from Disney Parks Podcast with me and Disney by the Numbers. We do a meetup every month. We're going to be over at the Port Orleans French Quarter at the Sassagoula Fireworks and Food Company. We're going to be doing beignets. It's going to be a beignet kind of day over at Sassagoula, so we can't wait to see you guys there.
You've been waiting all day to say that, haven't you?
Not really, just made it up. So we're going to be Thanks. We're going to be there from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Get into all sorts of trouble. We'll have prizes and stuff like that, and we'll do all that and have a good time. And so looking forward to seeing you guys there. And rumor is I think that after we're done, I think Tony and you and I and whoever else we can fit in are going to take a minivan somewhere and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
And they have like little baby mini buses.
Right.
You can just decide which mini is which. I don't even care right now. And so, you know, if it's that mini to go in the mini bus or mini van, we could fit that mini in.
I'm confused.
You're married. You're supposed to be.
I'm confused. So
bear with us, guys. It is 90 degrees out here, 7 o'clock at night in June.
Luckily, we're in the shade.
Orlando.
We got a little bit of a breeze. It's really kind of nice.
They have these lovely, there are the ears, lovely umbrellas out here on the patio.
So, all right. So, there's anything else that we want to talk about before we get into it?
No.
All right. Well, you're first up.
We at the meet and greet. Did you hit up all the? You can find us.
Yeah, I already did all that.
All right.
Yep, totally
See, now I'm pulling a you.
Now it's you.
All right.
Literally. Story number 1.
All right. So, since we are here at Hollywood Studios, we want to tell you about Hollywood Studios extending their hours for the opening of Toy Story Land. And so, that is your...
I forgot to put my button
All
on.
right, that's okay.
Keep talking.
So, there will be daily extra magic hours, and they will be extending the hours from beginning to end, starting July 1st here at Hollywood Studios, just to make sure that everyone gets in and gets to stand in line for as long as possible for all the Toy Story Land rides.
Yeah.
So...
I'm anticipating capacity by 10:30 a.m.
On the 30th?
Every day.
Okay. So, and there will also be some changes to the Fast Plus policies for the foreseeable future. They're not giving us an end date. They are telling us that this will be a limited time offer. So Disney Hollywood Studios will open at 8 a.m. every day. And will be open until 10:30 p.m. daily starting July 1st. So just for an example, today they are open 9 to 9:30. So starting July 1st, Hollywood Studios is open at 8 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. And during Toy Story Land's debut, they will also offer extra magic hours for the resort guests starting at 7 a.m. every day and then one evening a week. So
Right.
In addition, guests who have booked at a Walt Disney Resort hotel can now make FastPass Plus reservations for the attractions in Toy Story Land. And they can do that within a 60-day window. And guests without hotel reservations, including annual pass holders, which sometimes we get bumped, but we should be able to book FastPass Plus for Toy Story Land's rides 30 days in advance. It does worry me that even Disney said should be. I just want to throw that out there.
They don't know what they don't know yet, and that's scary when Disney says that. So if it's this bad for Toy Story, which nothing against Toy Story, it's a great franchise, but that's not Star Wars.
Yeah, but you realize you're wearing a Pizza Planet shirt.
That's only because it's Toy Story.
Exactly.
That's the only reason.
So when you make your FastPass Plus reservations, you will be able to select only one of the Toy Story Land attractions during your initial 3 reservations, and you can make your other ones from any of the other rides, including Rock and Roller Coaster, Twilight Tower of Terror. You know the drill.
Right.
So, and if you don't, go check out Disney.com, Disney.go.com,
Disney.go.com,
or just go to www.parkhoppers.com. We've got lots of information there.
You can also look up the Disney Parks blog. They'll also have some things there as well.
Absolutely. So,
right.
And just one other note. If you are coming and you're trying to go on Toy Story Mania before Toy Story Land opens, they've actually closed the FastPass queue. So that is being relocated to the other side. So everything will be entering from Toy Story Land. They will have standby access only. So come, enjoy, stand in line in the heat, bring water.
Lots of water and patience. Scads and scads of patience, kids.
Yes,
be patient.
It's like the higher the temperature, the less the patience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, very excited. Did you know that it's an incredible summer here at Walt Disney World?
Every summer with you is an incredible summer, baby.
Oh, I appreciate that. But in honor of the Incredibles 2 movie coming out, we have Incredible Summer Expo, which celebrates Disney's Pixar Incredibles 2, and all things super. I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Yes, you are. I'm in so much trouble tonight.
So, thanks to the Incredible 2, the world's once again really started embracing super. So in honor of these heroics doings of these amazing people, Magic Kingdom Park is hosting the first ever, for the first time in forever, Incredible Tomorrowland Expo. The Mega Fan Celebration takes place daily all around Rocket Tower Plaza. Rocket Tower Plaza is where the big rocket ride is on top. It's where you go up to get on.
It's in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, Tomorrowland. It's where the People Mover is. It's where the what's the name of the food place there?
Look, head towards the castle, turn right. It's the big thing in front of you.
Can't miss it.
It's got the hot dogs selling at the thing underneath. You got it.
So they've got some custom decor, some special background music, character appearances, and a lot of extra entertainment. You may spot noted super suit designer Edna Mode riding around in her Supermobile, which looks a lot like the Pope Mobile, and doling out compliments and fashion advice to everybody she's encountered. Members of the Super Fan Club are also out during the expo dressed in cosplay as our favorite new aspiring heroes, Brick Reflux, hopefully not Acid Reflux, Kershauer, Void, and Screech. Catch them during the pose-off procession at the main stage or wandering around the expo sharing their fandom with fellow attendees. You can also strike a pose at your very own moments in superhero history. Photo opportunities commemorating iconic events in the Incredibles battle with the Omni Droid or saving Metroville from the Underminals Tunneler. Each day at noon, Jack Diaper Dash gives our youngest guests a chance to show off their super speed, zipping, or crawling to their parental sidekicks as hilarity ensues.
Okay, have you seen the videos on this?
I have.
This is adorable.
Totes adorable.
It's about the length of maybe 3 picnic tables, maybe 2. And it's this little like foam mat.
Right.
And you got one set of parents or brother or sister or aunt, uncle, grandma, whatever on one side holding the baby. And on the other side, you've got another member of the family literally calling to them like a puppy dog, going, come here, come on. And every time there's one kid that blows everybody away and there's one kid that like goes sideways.
Yep.
These are all over YouTube. It's fantastic. I'm going to find some of our best ones some of the best ones that are out there and put it on our page because I love these.
Excellent. And if you're interested in signing up your little superhero, that starts around 10:30 in the morning in front of Rocket Tower Plaza. And David Taylor in the chat room corrected me, and it's correct. It's called the lunch pad. Not launch, it's the lunch pad.
He says launch. I thought it was the lunching pad.
I don't know. It's some combination of those words. So thanks, David. Let's see. Everything comes together in Super Party Time, which is a continuous variety show of super-powered entertainment daily from 2 until 7. Our party host, DJ, and Super Party sidekicks engage Expo guests at Rocket Tower Plaza stage in fun and games with special appearances by, but not limited to, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible and Frozone. And throughout Super Party Time, you will be introduced to up-and-coming supers like Electro Girl and Gyro Man or Euro Man.
Depending.
Showing off their skills on stage.
All right, so I looked it up. It's the lunching pad. There we go. It's official.
Yeah, now we're good.
Now we're good.
All right, cool.
Is that it?
That's it for me.
I mean, that's a whole lot of supers. So.
Now, here's the thing, and we didn't talk about this ahead of time. We have been bequeathed 1 or 2 extra little buttons. So if you were not here this weekend and could not get a button, we would like to help facilitate you getting a button.
Ooh,
but
how?
That's a great question. So we're going to say that whoever puts in the comments first.
Oh, let's not go first.
Okay, the third.
Wow.
No, first, because everybody will try to gauge it. So you have
I thought there was a question. Sorry, y'all. We should have figured this out.
I'm getting there.
Yes,
I'm getting there. She doesn't have patience, Daniel's time. Whoever can type into the comment section all of the super family, Bob Parr,
you're
and
gonna
his
tell
family
them?
by first and last name, by age. You have to get that
so they
right.
have to be in order.
Right. Have to get it in order, and then we'll weave the buttons out to you. And if you've ordered a book in the last week, or you want a book, there's one person who won a book. Books are going in the mail tomorrow.
Beautiful.
All right, next.
All right, so we are going outside of the parks for a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Disney has expanded the hours for foot golf at the Oak Trail Golf Course, and it is introducing the Kickers Club loyalty program. Okay, first question. What is foot golf?
Foot golf is where you play golf with other people's feet.
No. Foot golf is golf and soccer gone squish. So what you are doing is they have these holes that have been dug in, and actually what it is they take part of a steel drum and they bury it. So it's that big, as big of a steel drum, something like that. And you are kicking a soccer ball and you have to get it into the hole. So it's the idea of golf, bigger hole, feet, no clumps.
Go to your hole. You're basically kicking a smaller soccer ball around.
No, just a soccer ball, not smaller.
Okay.
Just a soccer ball.
All right.
Into a hole. So this is one of the newest activities that has come to the Walt Disney World Resort, and they are now offering more opportunities for guests to play. Foot golf, as they're saying, combination of soccer and golf, we've given you a little more details there, is at the Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course, and they are expanding their hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. So the expanded hours will last from June 25th, so starting next week, until August 10th, while the traditional golf greens at the course are being refurbished. I think this is a great use of space and time. So, in addition to the extended hours, it is a 9-hole course. It has been remade. It is now 1,240 yards long with a par of 35.
Bob Parr?
No, par. Golf par. I'm sorry, that was very cute. To complement the changes, Disney has introduced a foot golf loyalty program called the Kickers Club. So this program will give guests a punch card that they can redeem for a free round after they play 5 rounds in 90 days.
Wow.
90 days. So that's like one every 2 weeks. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Foot golf costs $17 for resort guests and annual pass holders.
That's super duper cheap.
It really is for an afternoon of fun out at Disney.
Yeah.
And it is $22 for day guests. So if you're not a pass holder, you're not staying at a resort, it's going to be $22 for you. So you can read, there's some reviews online. We actually have a huge group that's going out for Relay for Life. And honestly, I'm going to throw this out here. He didn't know this. I lost a couple of team members for my 4-person team.
Like,
so
you can't find them anymore?
Well, they have other things they have to do. They have to work.
Oh.
So, and actually one of them is going to your meetup. So I'm trying to do FootGolf for Relay for Life instead of the meetup. That being said, if you would like to join a team, we're trying to have all women at this point. We just want all people that want to have fun. So.
Too many jokes on that one.
Way too many jokes. So let us know in the comments if you want to join a team and come out and play this Saturday at 1 p.m.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, so before we move on, we want to make sure that you guys, if you're going to go do some purchasing of items on Amazon, and you're going to anyway, one of the things that you can do to help us out is go to www.parkhoppers.com/Amazon. And what that'll do is that'll take you still to the Amazon page, but what it'll do is it'll let Amazon know that you came from our site, and we'll get a little bit of a kickback. And a lot of you guys have been doing it lately because Amazon sent us a gift card for $14.
Woohoo!
So
thank you.
Thank you guys for doing that. If you're also interested in seeing what kind of stuff that we really like and products that we use that are Disney-centric, we've hand-curated some items that we put on www.parkhoppers.com/shop. You can go check that out. It's Dooney and Burke stuff. It's watches, it's books, things that we recommend, things that we really love.
Can I throw something in there?
Sure.
So I've actually had a few people reach out to me offline and say, what does he mean hand-curated? Did we make these things? No. We have hand-picked these things. These are things that we would buy, that we like, that we think our friends would like. So
right.
This is sort of a store of our favorite things. There's lots more things out there, but these are our favorites that we thought you'd enjoy.
These are a few of my favorite things with the Disney books and the watches. Sorry, I'll shut up. Speaking of singing, Guardians of the Galaxy Live now has reserved seating. So if you're a pass holder or a DVC member, I'm sure, you can reserve your seating. So take advantage of the special opportunity. Pass holders should visit the American Adventure Pavilion to pick up a wristband for one of the 5 daily shows. The annual pass, along with your photo ID, is required. Now, the trick is it has to be the same day. You can't pick up a pass for 2 weeks from now. It has to be same day. And I don't know how many passes you're allowed to get. I think it's everybody in your party, and they probably all have to be pass holders, but you can check that out when you get there. The Awesome Mix Live, Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Live, features Star-Lord and Gamora, and a 7-piece alien band that brings many of the favorite songs from Awesome Mix 1 and 2 live to the stage. And they have shows at 1:30, 2:30, 5:30, 6:45 from now until August 19th. So go check that out. And I've seen video of it. I haven't seen it live yet. It's a really engaging show, and I'm just glad that Gamora and Star-Lord do not sing.
Wow.
I know, I'm that way.
Well, you know, my friend Chris is out there tonight, so I should definitely tell him to check it out.
Absolutely.
He'll give us a review.
Absolutely.
All right, so we have some updates for the My Disney Experience app. The bus times for Walt Disney World Resort are now available on the most recent update for the app. So if you've ever wondered when the next bus is going to arrive at your Disney Resort hotel, the answer will be right at your fingertips. Today they are, and actually I think we wrote today, but I think it was a few days ago. So they have just rolled out the brand new bus time feature in the My Disney Experience mobile app. It enables guests to spend less time waiting at the bus stop and more time getting ready for a fun-filled day in the parks, or enjoying your time and then getting out there in time to get the bus back.
Right.
So this is, you know, I think this is a great addition because honestly, we've done it. We've stood there and waited for buses for a half hour because we didn't know when they were coming.
The only downside about this, and a buddy of ours, Dominic, talked about this when we were talking about it on Parks Podcast, was that it should tell you the capacity level of the bus when it arrives, because the worst thing is to be waiting there for an hour and then the bus shows up and it's full. That's the worst. But Disney will get there. It'll take them a little while, but they'll get there.
Well, the app is regularly updating in real time. It is providing the most current estimates for buses heading to all 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, and the Disney Springs area. The guests can access the feature through their throughout the stay by tapping the See Bus Times when viewing an Activity Disney Resort hotel reservation associated with the account. So this does seem like it's something that it might have to do if you have a reservation, but I don't know. We're going to check it out. We're going to see.
Absolutely.
So, And you've also known that they've had other updates. They have a new and improved design to the app. They're making it easier to navigate, find what you're looking for. So there is mobile food ordering, which we actually tested that out a few weeks ago with some friends, and it worked pretty well. We were happy.
Yeah,
we didn't have to stand in line. We found a table, placed our order, and we just sat there and waited until we got a little alert saying it was ready. It was great.
It's great.
So you can add tickets, book FastPass Plus selections, and also discover key parks offerings and updates. So, Disney is truly trying to use digital technology to make sure that the guest experience is even more convenient.
Absolutely.
In the past year alone, they've added some other app features, including room charges, keeping track of your dining plan usage. You can check in online to start your vacation even faster, and you can use your mobile device as a key. I mean, this has all been actually pretty fantastic. So, now the key is not available everywhere. They're slowly rolling things out.
Yep.
So guests can explore all that is new in the My Disney experience by updating to the current version of the app. So definitely make sure you stay updated. I'm horrible at that.
Yeah.
He will. This is one of your yeahs where I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, sorry. The funny thing is I was just now getting very comfortable with the current version of the Disney app. And it's like, oh, we've redesigned it to make it easier. And I'm like, oh, I'm so lost.
See. So right now, I only have 15 apps that need to be updated. I think that's a record for me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for me, because there's a lot of times it's like high 50s or 60s, and something has to crash before I'm like, fine.
Yeah, usually.
So there is more coming soon. Disney is really doing a great job of making sure that as soon as they get one thing rolled out and perfected, they move on to a few more things to try to make the app as convenient as humanly possible.
Yeah,
so I'm enjoying it.
Still not saying happy birthday, John, when I ride It's a Small World, but gosh darn it.
Maybe it'll say it on your birthday.
Maybe.
Because you don't just ride that on your birthday.
No.
He used to ride it once a year for me, and I think it's been about 3 years.
No, I'll ride it more than
three times in a row.
I'll ride it more than once. It's Tower of Terror that I won't ride more than once a year.
All right.
So, guys, we're coming up on 4th of July, so we want to let you know about some of the happenings and things that are going here at Walt Disney World. So we've got some events that are happening all across the Disney World Resort. There's nothing spectacular happening at Hollywood Studios, and there's nothing patriotic or spectacular other than what's normally happening here.
And what's normally spectacular.
Right, at Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom. So there's no patriotic stuff there. It's the same awesome greatness. Yeah,
they could announce it yet.
They're not going to do fireworks at Animal Kingdom.
No.
So, everybody, when you think of 4th of July, think of fireworks. And when you think of fireworks, usually, for us anyway, we think of Walt Disney World, because we see them all the time. So they're going to have a special nighttime shows at a couple parks for the wow factor. So Disney Celebrates America, a 4th of July concert in the sky ever at the Magic Kingdom. It swells with patriotic melodies. And one of the things that I do love that Disney does is they usually do these at 2-day affairs. So you don't just have to be here on 4th of July. You can be here on the 3rd of July and the 4th of July, and you can get two opportunities. And they do the same thing for New Year's. So it's not just the one night. So you can figure out where you have to be and see more things and still get that experience. So at 9:15 on July 23rd, or July 3rd and July 4th is when the fireworks are happening at Magic Kingdom. They're also going to have DJs hosting dance parties in Frontierland and Tomorrowland, and the Muppets Present Great Moments in American History are going on, and this would be a really great time to make it an edutainment type of experience, especially if they have kids, because you're talking about great moments in American history. It'd be a great time to be there on 4th of July or July 3rd. So that'll be really cool. And then over at Epcot,
Well, hold on. Did you know that in Liberty Square we actually have a replica of the Liberty Bell? It was cast from the same mold as the original that is in Philadelphia, and it was placed in the Magic Kingdom Park in recognition of the bicentennial of the United States Constitution in 1987.
I did, actually.
There is part of your educational tour of the Magic Kingdom.
Come for the fun, stay for the college degree. So over in Epcot, Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. The perennial Kiss Goodnight at Epcot will include a special fireworks finale that paints the sky red, white, and blue. The spectacular begins at 9 p.m. on July 4th only. Also at Epcot, one of our hands down favoriteest things to do, and this is the day to go see them if you can get to see them, is Voices of Liberty. They'll be performing their Americana set at the American Gardens Theater stage at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. Make sure that you go a little earlier and catch them inside of the American Adventure Pavilion under the rotunda. It's just amazing. You can also check out the Disney characters dressed in their Independence Day attire with meet and greets all day at the American Adventure Pavilion. So,
very nice.
Very excited about that. Of course, it's Disney, and when you think Disney, you have to think food. So there'll be a lot of patriotic treats all around. A 4th of July cupcake featuring apple pie filling. That sounds good. At Creature Comforts in the Isles of Java at Disney's Animal Kingdom. There
are patriotic things in Animal Kingdom. I knew there'd be something.
A sparkly red, white, and blue coconut macaroon dipped in white chocolate. It's going to be over at the Boardwalk Bakery at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. And patriotic dipped strawberries and Mickey and Minnie Mouse domes at Amorette's over in Disney Springs.
Aww.
Now, the coolest thing, and I'm not going to be in town for this, but I would love to go over because they're celebrating the 4th at the Fort. Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground will be offering several special events around 4th of July holiday. The 4th of July 5K run will take place Tuesday, July 3rd. Pre-registration is available June 24th through the 30th from 9 to 5 at Fort Wilderness Bike Barn. On-site registration begins at 7 in the field next to Mickey's Barnyard Barbecue. The race begins from that location at 7:30. The 4th of July Golf Cart Parade, which if you haven't seen one of these bad boys, it'll change your life. That begins at 4 p.m. on July 4th. Registration will be open from June 24th through the 30th from 9 to 5 at Fort Wilderness Bike Barn. And on the 4th of July, their beach bash at Clementine's Beach will take place from 6 to 11 on July 4th only. Guests will enjoy a live DJ, dancing, games, contests, movies, and more. In addition, the Fort Wilderness food truck will be available in the settlement area with delicious items for purchase. Sounds like it's going to be a fun time. I would love to go over there for 4th of July.
All right, 3 things. If you're going to do any of these activities, 3 things you need to bring. Number 1, sunscreen. Number 2, water. And number 3, certainly not least important, bug spray.
Change your clothes. Oh.
Well, yeah, change clothes. Bug spray.
Bug spray.
Bring bug spray. Trust us.
Lots of bug spray. So, and 4th thing, Gold Bond.
Wow, he went there. All right. So, since my loving, wonderful, handsome co-host he touched on it, he's not going to be here next week. Yeah. I'm looking for a co-host. So, if you would like to come out to somewhere on Disney property, Disney Springs, inside a park, inside a park Well, we have silver passes, so there will come a point we do not have.
Yeah, July 29th. We're June 29th.
June 29th. So next week we're still good. So if you would like to be a co-host, definitely put something in the comments, instant message us, something like that. I would love to have someone come out, join us. You do not want me talking for 30 minutes straight. Trust me.
So, to that end, I will say this. So here's what's going on. You know, you might have seen some pictures of her. You might have seen her. I think we had her on a couple things. Parkhopper mom, my mom.
Oh, she gonna kill you?
No, she's not. She's fine. She's going for heart surgery next week. So I'm flying up to Ohio for a few weeks. I don't know if it's gonna be 2 weeks or 3 weeks or however long. So weeks. Sarah's gonna be manning. God, I hope not. I can't be away from you that long, baby.
Aww, that was so sweet.
So I'm going to be up there for a couple weeks. We're still going to be doing the live shows, don't panic. But if you're the good thought sending or the prayer sending people, please remember Parkhopper Mom. I think she'd appreciate that very much. And then coming back to recap, want to make sure that if you're trying to get this spanking new Disney button, if you didn't get one over the weekend, if maybe you were in another part of the country, you can, in the comment section below this video, you can give me all the members of the Parr family by name and by order of how old they are. So check that out.
We're kind of guessing there because we're not sure if he's older than she or
no.
We don't know.
We know that Bob is older than Helen.
You're giving the names.
The daughter is older than the son, and the son is older than the baby.
Wow, you just like. All right, and you know what we're gonna do? we're going to give you 48 hours from now, and we're going to go through all of them. It's not going to be the first one, because some people just can't watch live. No, I'm screwing up your rules.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
And we'll just put all those names in a hat, and we'll pick one. Is that fair?
Right. That's fair.
All right.
All right. The last
wait. You need to comment, and you need to share. Share the video.
Yeah. The last little piece of thing that we want to throw out is each of these shows has a great sponsor, and this week our sponsor is the Disney Bucket List book. You can get these books by going to Amazon, of course, but if you'd like to get a signed copy, if you want to get a signed copy, the first bucket list item is to get it signed by all 3 authors. So 3 people co-authored it. I'm one of them. So you can go to www.parkhoppers.com/taphouse, all one word, taphouse, TAPHOUSE, and you can get that book for $10, shipping included and signed. So
now, why is it Tap House, baby?
Because we're here at the Baseline Tap House, which we want to thank.
Absolutely.
For we had the pretzel, we had the
charcuterie and cheese
board.
board.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
John got a sour beer, and I'm just going to show you what's left. But so you can see these lovely little things. So you can come in and pick any 4 beers of your choice and get a flight. And in addition to the flight, each beer comes with a little card telling you a little bit about it. So this is, it's cute. You get to increase your beer knowledge, and it's really nice on a hot day.
Excellent. All right, so that's our time for now, guys. We are going to be doing a little Q&A at the end of this, so stay tuned. If you're watching in the chat show, if you don't know what we're talking about, come join us Tuesday nights live, facebook.com/wdwparkhoppers. You can check it out. You can also find us at wdwparkhoppers.com, all over internet, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those places.
No Snapchat.
No Snapchat, at wdwparkhoppers. And other than that, my friends, we want to make sure that you come visit us here at Walt Disney World. 4 parks, 1 world.
And everything in between.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, guys.